Okay, hello everyone. Well, I did that upload in the apple orchard this morning in the fog and the cold, and I guess it was almost prophetic about what this week was going to hold. Uh, I just see now that, hello everyone as you come in, this is just, I need to address this. I just saw just now that Judge Sullivan has denied Sidney Powell's request for release of Brady material for General Flynn. He has denied that, Judge Sullivan has. Kind of surprises me, but at the same time, and I haven't read the decision, but I suspect it has to do with Flynn pleading guilty, that the judge is going to say he gave up his rights to the Brady material at that point. I think that's a bad call. I'd have to look at it closer. Frankly, it's the type of thing that the FBI and the DOJ have been doing for decades, hiding exculpatory material, and he should hold them accountable for that. But this is probably a fine legal point in the law. But regardless, the point is that Judge Sullivan has denied that release of that Brady material. Sidney Powell must be really pissed. Now, why do I call Trump and Barr out on this? Because this again shows what I've been saying all along. Uh, there are some commentators, some really good folks on Twitter today that are saying that Barr has basically, by not declassifying everything that Trump gave him an ability to do, not declassifying everything, has built the gallows upon which Flynn will hang. And that's exactly right. So here we go. As I've said for how long now, that case should be dismissed. The Bundy case that's being taken to the Ninth Circuit by the DOJ, Barr should say withdraw. The situation with Roger Stone should be, he's pled guilty, but that also he needs to be pardoned for that. And then of course, well, the point is that where are the declassifications? And you see the ramifications of how this hurts us all the way down the line. So, according to The Last Refuge and a couple of others, what lawfare has done by putting this obstruction case, obstruction of Congress, against President Trump in the impeachment. When the House votes on this impeachment this week, most likely Wednesday, then the same reason that Trump would not release the declassifications before, which was that it would negatively impact the Russia probe, he will now have the same legal problem with the damn impeachment, that he can't release this material because it will obstruct the impeachment process once they vote on it. Trump is waiting too long. Barr is not doing his job. We can't wait for Durham to file charges. Trump and Barr have failed to act in a timely manner. And at this point in time, as Last Refuge, and I think it was Technofog, one of the two, on Twitter said that because Barr will not declassify and Trump won't hold his feet to the fire, they have built the gallows upon which Flynn will hang. And a lot of other innocent Americans that the DOJ and the FBI have criminally, illegally, immorally, ungodly, ungodly injured. Ladies and gentlemen, it's things like this that make me wonder. Barr gave all those wonderful, wonderful interviews last week where he was talking about all the horrible things the FBI had done, and he didn't want to point at the DOJ too hard, but the FBI and the things that have gone on in the intelligence community, and here they're going to let this happen to General Flynn, which means also that all the other innocent Americans that have been ramrodded and railroaded by the corrupt FBI and DOJ, they're all held accountable. But the agencies, Barr is either lying, incompetent, scared, extorted, blackmailed. I don't know. And Trump hasn't helped either. So here we go. Is my calling out Trump and Barr, is that incorrect when we see this type of evidence of these types of things occurring? I don't think so. Something's not right somewhere. Something is not right. Okay. I'm, it's like I said, don't give up your guns and ammunition. I saw when Colonel Rob Manus saw this morning, and I imagine Colonel Kurt Schlichter will say the same thing. When he saw this on Flynn, and when he saw what the Virginians are doing, what the Virginia legislature and governor are doing to the people of Virginia, he said, buy more guns and ammunition. I don't like where this is going, but I'll tell you what, there is no justice in this country. There is retribution by the establishment against those who try to stand up and say enough is enough. Just like I've said. And Barr continues to disappoint, and worse, his inaction is you know what it's like? His and Trump's inaction, you know what it's like? It's like you're getting attacked by the enemy, and you've got your forces out there, and you tell them for no reason to retreat. It's not even a retrograde motion to attack in another direction. It's just cowardice. It's just allowing them to win. There was a guy who investigated the NFL games. Well, I know a lot of you aren't going to want to see this, but this guy sued the NFL because he had reason to believe that the NFL was rigging the games. And you know what the NFL's defense was in the lawsuit? That we never promised it was anything but entertainment. Entertainment. I'm beginning to think the same thing of Trump and Barr. Trump has failed to protect those who stood up for the republic and for his presidency. He's failed us, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. To let Flynn go down like this with all the evidence that has come out about the FBI and everything in just the last few weeks and now the judge is going to move to sentencing. I'll talk about it more later. I'm really pissed right now, okay? I'm not happy. I knew this foggy day was going to bring some bad news. I hope Sidney Powell has another thing up her sleeve, but the government doesn't have to do what's right, right? Might makes right. Might is right. Our government isn't might for right, or else it wouldn't be doing this to its people. If God's going to judge us, I hope he burns us to a crisp very quickly. Out here.